Hello and welcome back, listeners, to the Rogue Valley Roleplayers. Tonight we are playing Deadlands Reloaded. My name is Ben. I'm playing Kane Rose, the gunslinger.
I'm Dave. I'm the marshal.
I'm Ed, playing Gunther, Texas Ranger.
I'm JJ. I'm playing Bodaway.
I'm Lance, playing Aritomo, a samurai kung fu artist.
I'm Tony. I'm playing Aurora Page, U.S. Marshal.
I'm Rosemary. I'm playing Sarah Smith, a bounty hunter.
And when we left off, we were chasing after some railway saboteurs. And I will now hand it off to Dave.
That is true. Oh yeah, by the way, marshal means GM in this particular genre. Okay, well, you guys, if I recall correctly, stayed, and I hope I recall correctly because I just listened to our first episode, stayed at the train crash site for an extra day in order to give proper burial or disposal of the bodies of the other passengers on the train, and handed off your prisoner to the proper authorities from Butte Creek.
Hopefully people from Butte Creek brought food, because I have none.
But never mind.
That's true, yeah. You guys decided instead of going straight to town, you were going to light out and try and track these saboteurs back to their camp.
Oh, is there a fatigue healed from the train crash? I can't talk.
Yeah, well, you guys spent the night,
There you go.
so as long as nobody, I don't think anybody ended up with 2 levels, because I told you what you were rolling for, so I think everybody banged their way out of that.
Yeah.
One
about not having
level
any
will
food
get
to
healed.
eat?
Well,
That
that might be that might be an issue.
Yeah.
Well,
I'll eat one of the spare horses.
Wouldn't there
Well,
be
no, I was
something
gonna
that
say-
we might be able to forage from the
yeah, I was
train?
going to say you can probably salvage something from the train. It might be a disgusting job, but you can at least find,
Human flesh.
well, something besides human flesh.
Yeah.
We buried all the humans. Do you know me?
Hopefully. Maybe some guy crushed under 1,000 pounds of train.
Just because we buried them doesn't mean that they can't crawl back out.
Those are just rumors.
Not all of them are rumors. Yes.
And so I know that a bunch of you, or maybe all of you, got your hands on one of those Winchester 73s.
Yep.
I think everyone but the samurai.
Okay. You guys have those all statted out on your sheets? Nobody needs info on that? Okay, good.
Wow.
I'm against using the guns. It's just
Yes, I remember you refused one.
none of those long range things. Like it up close and personal.
I think I refused one because I already had one. So I have it written somewhere else.
So yeah, I'll say you'll be able to scrape together enough foodstuffs
Yay!
so that you'll recover your fatigue after spending the night. So I don't think we established time of year or anything, did we?
Hot.
Oh, wait, sorry. It's autumn.
It's hot.
Sure, that sounds good.
Make this.
Well, I rolled a 12-sided die and I got 1. I was like, I don't think I want it to be January. So,
No. I don't think any of us want it to be January.
well, it will be probably by the time you get to Denver. Have fun with that.
At least this way we didn't freeze to death while
Right.
staying with the train.
Exactly, yeah. Sleep in the snow.
No,
Actually, you get an extra level of fatigue.
The end. You're all dead.
You wanted gritty. You got gritty.
Who gets eaten first?
Connor, party of
Don't
5.
worry.
Party of 4. Party of 3.
Who's got lowest vigor?
History humor is the best humor.
Who the what?
I said, who has the lowest vigor? You're going to be dinner first.
Alright, so if it's autumn, then you guys are, not too uncomfortable sleeping outside, so I won't worry about vigor rolls for recovering from fatigue, so everybody's refreshed and ready
Plenty of spiders.
After your train crash and then burial of dead.
Tarantulas.
So who is the tracker?
I got tracking.
I have tracking. Yes, I do.
Who has the higher skill level?
I got
D4 in
D6.
I
I'm gonna say the ranger would probably be
It would be the tracker.
All right.
If you got questions about weird stuff, you can ask me. But
You can ask me that too.
That's just weird.
what's your knowledge of cult?
Only 4.
Ah, I know more.
Supposedly, but your eyes could burst up better than his eyes could.
But I got the book.
So here's a general look of what Eastern Colorado probably mostly looks like.
Scrubland.
Yep.
Yeah.
Hot.
Say I'm hot right now.
Yeah, but that's
But,
because it's
but I was
actually
checking the temperature and I was like, it's still 82 outside. It's only like 71 in the house, so I'm not opening up windows yet. I turned on the fan on the.
I turned on the AC this afternoon.
Yeah.
Just because I hate sleeping and like it's just I don't know.
Oh yeah, that's no good at all.
I'm in my brother's Hallmark shift this afternoon.
You are diabolical.
Hey, the other ones I would have
Better
in the
today
morning
than tomorrow.
Yeah.
Or
Tomorrow's
Monday.
supposed to be
It's gonna be
warmer.
like in the 90s. I'm gonna be out doing spotted owl surveys. I'm working at night. Well, it's that damn hot.
I'm going to be hiding inside my house with my AC blasting.
Yeah. You know what? I'm just gonna go turn mine on. So I'm sitting here sweating and drinking beer, and it's just not going well. I was trying to get that fan set up, but like I said, I think it's busted. It was turning like.
So, listeners, for those of you who think that Southern Oregon is all rain and cold and snow, it's not. It gets hot here in the valley.
I think today we're up to what, 34?
It's kind of like that in April, May.
Shoot that one out of the.
Yeah,
No, I put some in to chill, but
I remember it being warm the week before.
right now.
the frosty mug doesn't stay frosty for very long. Okay, hopefully that'll be better, because that's just going to be too distracting if I'm sitting here sweating, man.
The Marshall Fox is out. So,
Free advances for
Okay, listeners,
everyone.
our GM just passed out at the table. We're really not sure what to do or how to proceed.
I burst again!
Alcohol.
Someone said something about maybe calling 911 or something. I don't know.
roll to see if the call goes through.
Comments?
You want
Listeners,
a track
what
and
should we
roll?
do?
Yep.
Alright.
Tracking roll.
I got a 4.
Alright.
And we do have general directions from the guy.
Yeah, we have a map of the hideout.
Yeah, you marked it on
Oh, yeah.
someone's map. Everyone has their own little map that constantly updates with new positions.
Well, in fact, I mean, I showed you guys that picture. It's mostly, right now where you are, pretty plainsy flat. You do see some actual geography out in the distance.
Landmarks?
Yeah.
Nope, there's a tree.
Topology.
That's that same.
Butte Creek's called Butte Creek because there's a few buttes nearby, and the directions that you were given by your captor, by your captive,
It was a strange relationship.
yeah, indicate that their hideout is near something like that too.
There's some.
It's kind of hard to hide out if you're just in the middle of the plain.
A little bit.
So everybody's got their horses, correct?
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Yep.
Good deal.
And I now know what a butte actually is.
Yeah, just showed you a
Supporter.
picture of
Yeah.
Tim. That's right.
And all of our horses are now no longer El Cheapo horses.
I haven't had black.
My deal is I kept my horse.
You kept your El Cheapo
Well,
horse?
yeah, it was my horse.
Oh.
Did you ever get its hindrance?
No.
Lame.
Oh, was I supposed to tell you that?
Yep.
Oh, okay.
That's the penalty for buying an El Cheapo horse is the GM gets to give it a suite of hindrances.
Bad dreams.
Light sleeper. Wait, that's a.
Major enemy.
Mandibles.
It actually says specifically that you can't go giving it major enemy or anything that doesn't make any friggin' sense.
I don't care about you. I want to kill your horse.
Your horse neighed at me the wrong way.
It'd be pretty awesome. Like,
How long have you had your El Cheapo horse?
I'd say not too long, but
Okay.
He hasn't found out he has seizures every day or so.
It would make for a humorous encounter, though. You come across your horse.
like I might have rode out to Dodge City from wherever I
Your
was in
horse
Texas
stops.
Okay.
initially
All right.
with it.
All right. We'll just save that for a surprise for later then. Have you figured out what you're going to be rotating to?
Deathly
Joker-
Deathly afraid
A couple of mental.
spiders.
Couple
I
of
only need one.
maybe- well, you only need.
Whatever.
I said you only have to have one. I just said you might want to.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Since we get jokers sometimes, quite often with this many people involved,
Mhm.
I thought it might be fun to have you just like rotate around, but
Well,
you do whatever you
also
want.
to rotate around in combat gets kind of weird. It'd be like, it'd be nice to. I was looking at like mean. I think just because
Spitter.
it has to be a minor one, and like
Yeah.
there's some cool that are like major, but it's just
Right.
like
Stubborn.
yeah.
Curious.
So you get a little bit more like cutthroat and mean, and
Okay, get your fat ass out of the way. I'm trying to shoot.
That's right.
yeah.
Friendly. That can actually be a bad thing for a horse.
No, I'm talking about his particular.
Because things like bloodthirsty are major.
Oh, are they?
Yeah.
Oh,
His
okay.
personality split.
Bloodthirsty El Cheapo horse.
No. This is me when I go
Oh.
when jokers come up in combat because I'm schizophrenic.
Yeah.
Well,
We don't know that yet. Well, we haven't witnessed it.
Yeah,
It didn't really come into play last time.
we had a
No.
Joker did last time, didn't we?
Yeah, but
Oh, nice. You did the silver band on the hat and everything on your
Yeah.
ring. He's got lance chops.
Mm-hmm. That's
I didn't remember to pick out a mini from
I
my.
have my
collection.
mini, but it's not assembled yet. So
What?
I have
Oh.
a mini that I got at Astral, but I still need to
I just painted that one like last week.
put together.
Okay. Will.
Digressive digression.
I know, huh? That's the way we roll.
Yep. Tracking it.
How much? No, we already did that. How much space is everybody giving the ranger? Or since you figure, we were just told to go north to this area, is everybody's kind of riding as they want to ride? Are you letting him take a scouting lead, basically, is what I'm asking?
No, I'm probably going to be riding up with them.
Okay,
Competition.
so Aurora's all over your dick.
Yep.
Oh yeah.
I will probably trail behind a little bit. I'm not going to be the last rider in line because I know what happens to the person who brings up the rear.
Caboose.
Yep.
What happens?
Well, they usually get it. But so does the person who takes point.
But you get shot. Usually not eaten.
Yeah.
It is Deadlands, you never know. Could be any of the above.
Yep. All
There
the
are
above.
things that can come
Struck
right in the
by
middle of the
lightning.
party and eat you too. So.
There are things that we could string it out as far as we wanted, and somebody would still come and get us all in one gulp.
Third in line.
They'll go like second behind the two
Yeah.
law.
I'll kind of
People.
ride alongside Kane.
Okay.
The two Melius are in the back.
Yep.
Mealiest.
Melius.
Yes.
Something gonna get eaten.
Something's gonna make a meal out of them.
People crawling with worms in the back. Alright, well,
Because there's a bunch of people right behind the two scouts.
alright, so
Didn't say it was right behind them.
in that case, Aurora and Eric, give me notice rolls, please.
Notice. Yeah.
Not so much.
Not so much.
Okay. Alright.
We're talking about law stuff.
Yeah.
Did you see that?
That's illegal in your state too?
Not only
That's
is it
why we're
illegal
going to
here,
Colorado.
I think it's immoral as well.
Only on Tuesdays.
His vein.
All right, so we had Kane and Sarah next in line, I think.
Yeah.
I think so.
Okay. Why don't you guys give me those rolls then?
And so is that D6?
It's
D6
whatever your
plus
notice.
wild die.
Yeah, it's
Or
whatever
well,
your
it's one of
notice
your
is.
notices, yeah. It's a D6 for me. It's a D6
Yeah.
for you too.
Double sixes.
I got 4 rolls.
So you gotta re-roll.
Yep.
Double
Nice.
sixes
All
again.
right, so yeah, you get a raise.
You see all the things.
See
Yeah, exactly.
everything.
So Sarah, as you're riding along,
We're discussing tort law.
Oh man.
you see a group of what you believe are Indians. Not on horses, but walking through the chaparral, we'll say off to your right, so that would make them east as you guys are traveling north. And you see one or two of them like point at your group, and they all start like moving a little quicker.
Oh shit.
Probably what they're thinking.
Yeah. And you notice that your scouts didn't say anything about it.
Hey, scouts! Are you taking a nap up there?
Not yet.
There's this whole group of Indian-looking people off yonder.
Please
do not enter
us. We do not know how we got to this country, and we are very confused.
All right. Send your emails to Ben at RVRPodcast.com.
Well, no, it's rvrpodcast@gmail.com.
Yeah,
Okay,
I'm
well,
gonna play
whatever.
mouse.
That's where you can send your angry emails.
Yeah, don't send me the angry emails.
Well, they don't have your email.
I'm not doing the.
The racist accent.
Yeah. Well, accents are fine if you're role playing, but.
I couldn't resist.
Uh-huh. It's alright. When they have beef with you, hopefully it'll be kosher beef. Alright, so, I believe Sarah announced this loud enough that everybody probably,
Unfortunately, our Native American is not at the table.
You know?
right, I was about to say.
You know, it'd be like, hey, Boardaway, you know these folks?
Shaman's off behind a tree. Well, in that case, I'll open that mead.
So I started watching Hell on Wheels.
Yeah.
Is it good?
It is.
And if Dave and Dan are listening to this, what I mean by that mead, I mean that tea.
Yeah, I like the second season better than the first.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
The
the
which
first one
one?
was kind of like, I don't know if I'm liking where they're going, and then the second season was like, alright.
Which one?
I've only seen the first
Hell on
two.
Wheels.
I gotta give it another try.
Yeah.
I only watched the first episode. I love Cole Meany. He's awesome.
Cole Meany is
Yeah.
awesome in it.
Well, he's awesome in most things.
Yeah. I'm on episode 2. I watched episode 2, I should say. I'm enjoying it.
Yeah. Like I said, the second season was like, alright, I'm still enjoying this. Which I wasn't sure if I would. I feel that way about a lot of shows, though.
Yeah.
I almost never watched the second season of Battlestar Galactica because I was not sure where they were going with it after the first season.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I was like, this could end up being just trash, and they didn't go that way. So
It could if
yeah, it turned out being quite enjoyable.
Is Hell on Wheels on Netflix still?
Yes.
It's on
Whereas Red Sun, the movie we talked about last time, was on Amazon Prime.
It's on what?
Amazon Prime.
Is
For
it?
free, yeah.
I freaking looked up westerns earlier. I was playing that John Wayne one because I was like, alright, I've seen this 100 times. I love the movie, but I was looking at westerns on Amazon.
No, I mean,
They didn't have it
I
on
just
there.
added it like 2 days ago.
I mean, earlier today I was looking through westerns and I didn't see it, but maybe now that you told me, I'll just look it up by title.
Yeah.
I gotta get my parents' login for that so I can
Because
check it
I'm
out.
hoping it stands up. Like I said, I was probably a kid when I saw it, but I really liked it. No, I was in college. I probably took it home from the video store when I was working there.
I was gonna
The
try to
video
watch
store
it.
is this place where we used to rent cassettes, take them home, and watch them.
And not rewind them.
That's right. Never rewind them.
Yeah, I was gonna watch it today, but I took a nap instead.
I think the closest thing I ever watched to Red Sun was Shanghai Noon.
Yeah, I've seen that one, I think.
I
It
liked
was
it.
enjoyable.
Yeah. I don't know about the sequel to it, and they made another
And
one.
I see
But
Indians coming, JJ, so they're kind of waiting for you.
Yeah.
I like Jackie Chan.
They were waiting for you to find out what they were going to do about that.
Well-
Anything?
Sarah announced, "Hey, our guides didn't notice anything." And then
It's a whole group
Eric
of-
asked if they were, if you knew them, if they were your people.
No, just if you knew who they were.
If you know who they are.
Or what they're doing. Are they going off to...
Since you're an Indian, you must know all other Indians.
Of course.
Well, I was going to say, you said you were Apache, right?
Mm-hmm.
So that's southwest, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What were you just rolling dice about?
A cult or something like that.
A cult.
I don't know. I don't know if they're just Native Americans, and
Yeah. Give me a common knowledge roll for you.
it'd be a 4-5 then.
Okay. So, the tribe around here is Pawnee. Not generally known to be terribly hostile. You guys are out of the Coyote Confederation area. And there are 2 rails going right through their territory.
That could make them hostile.
Right, I was saying, whether they like it or not, there's Union Blue and Black River going right through here.
The Apache territory was primarily Arizona and New Mexico,
Yeah.
with a very small sliver of Colorado and California.
So that part where I said southwest was correct.
Yeah. Very correct.
I thought so, but...
Holy shit. Thank you. Thank you, sir.
It's the whole bottle, because it's like one of those mini ones.
Thank
but
you.
Very
I just
generous.
told him we'd, we thank Dre next time you see him, because he gave it to us. He gave me a
The only
bottle.
time I ever see him is at the meetup.
What?
Let's,
I saw him at Walter's house when I went to that barbecue.
Yeah.
And he had 2 of them there, and this one he didn't open, so he handed it to me because he wanted notes from people. It's a different...
I
Of
like
course, now I'm forgetting the, what he called it. Something mill? I don't know. There's some technique that he used in making it. Anyway.
Yeah, it's dry.
Yeah.
I think it's supposed to be.
Yeah, it's nice.
Yeah. Cheers.
Cheers. Cheers.
It smells good.
Long range cheers.
What was I going to say? I'm not going to...
Chink, chink.
Let's try that.
Send your emails to Tony.
Clink,
I'm
clink,
impressed.
clink.
I like that. That's different than the mead you've made
Yeah.
before.
Oh, yeah.
Yours has come out sweet.
Mine's sweet.
Yeah.
And not sparkling.
Yeah.
No, this is really good, actually. I made a mead that came out like this one time on accident. It depends on how much honey you use. So, I like the sweet mead, so I usually use like 15 pounds for a 5-gallon batch.
Yeah.
But one time I used 12 pounds, and it was more like this. It
I
was out
do
more dry.
I prefer the sweeter myself. But
I
this is
do
good.
too.
This is good.
I like them both. It's just I'm impressed with how that one tastes. I like the dryness of it. It's different.
I'm not sure how to describe it.
Since I don't make it that often, I make the sweet stuff that I like, but
Yeah.
I do enjoy when other people make the sparkling.
Well, it's like the ciders.
Dry
A lot of
ones.
times the ciders just taste like apple juice.
Yeah.
Most of the time.
I'm going to try and make cider, that's why I picked cherries the other day.
Oh, yeah.
On Tuesday, I'm getting a steam juicer from Amazon.
Nice.
And I can just like do the double boiler thing and let all the
Oh, really?
yeah, so you don't have to like pit them or
Mash
anything.
and
Just,
pit and all
just
that.
chuck the cherries in the thing and
Really?
steam them, and all the juice gets collected in a reservoir.
Speaking of, I found out.
Can
what
you do the
kind of
same
grapes
thing
I
with like apples and stuff?
And grapes.
Really?
He's got grapes
I've
growing
got
in his house.
tons.
He doesn't know what kind.
No, I do know now.
Oh, do you?
The ones I have in front of.
They're round.
I got Concords out in front, and in the back I have red and green table grapes, and there's a Chardonnay somewhere around in the backyard.
Wow.
I don't know what red and green table grapes means, but
They're sweet.
all right.
probably
You're
just
gonna
means
do cherry
cranberry.
cider?
I was gonna say I don't know about Concord either, but
I know the grapes they use for raisins are
Concord you
different.
can make
jam or
Yeah.
jelly. I don't know if
Yeah.
they're good for making wine.
I've seen Concord grape juice.
Mm. That's what I mean. I don't know if they're good for making wine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Then again, I don't know if my cherries are good for making cider, but I'm gonna try. Because I'm not doing anything else other than the last 2 years. The birds ate them, most of them. So I was trying to beat them to the punch this year.
I got my cherry tree this year. There's a few still good ones on there. But
So, what is Bodaway gonna inform your companions about the little
Pawnee.
knowledge you have of the Pawnee Parks and Rec?
He'll offer to go up ahead and speak with them if no
I
one
think
else
they're
wants
off to
to.
the side a distance.
Now, were they riding towards
They're not-
us or away from us?
They're not riding,
They're
they're
not
walking, and they just, a couple of them pointed at the group apparently, and they just started kind of like trying to angle to like intercept you.
To intercept.
I'll approach.
Oh, they're trying to intercept?
That's
That's what it looks like.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, like they're trying
The
to
impression I
like,
had before
get
was
to you.
oh, they were.
Yeah, I thought they were.
Now you can totally avoid them because you're on horses and
Right,
they're
they're
not.
on horse. We're on horse. They're on foot. So
You're gonna ride up alone to speak with them?
Sure.
But you say they're.
I told the
Are
group
they
they were
hostile?
Pawnee.
Yeah.
Does that mean they're hostile?
Well, what would I know about that now?
No,
knowing that
they'll
they're
usually have
Pawnee,
different.
No,
they'll act
something
different if they're
about
hostile.
at least the Confederates' view of tribes.
Well, they aren't part of the Coyote Confederation.
Oh.
They've been generally peaceable. In fact, well, go ahead and give me a common knowledge roll.
Or would knowledge law work at all? Or
Yeah, that'd be fine too.
okay.
If you got a better, if you
Well,
that's better
it's
than
not
your
better
just
than my if I just
intellect.
took smarts. So I'll roll smarts. But you got a 4.
Okay.
I guess I have.
They were actually paid off by both of the rail companies,
Okay.
which is fairly unusual, but probably because they just were like, yeah, sure. Seems better than fighting.
You can run your rails through the miles and miles and miles of nothing we're not currently using.
Right. Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Yeah, and they may have even built a.
Yeah.
They may have even made sure that the rails weren't going through any sort of sacred lands.
I'll approach him.
Okay. Is anybody else going?
I'll trail behind.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Just-
we'll just keep riding towards him, but let him be our point man now.
Yeah.
Okay.
Can I cast a spell on Budaway before he reaches this party? Like,
I'm not galloping or anything. I'm approaching.
I
Well,
mean, they're strangers. We don't know what they want. They could
Let's say
shoot you.
Part of it might be the range of it too. If you're trying to do it so others don't know you're casting it, you obviously wouldn't be able to cast a touch spell without
Okay.
some reason to. Hey, Budaway, hold on a second.
That's right. See, do magic.
and if this is
Did
Well,
you make your notice to
Did
see?
you make your notice to see?
Oh, I don't know if I actually rolled a notice roll for what she did before.
and if this is the territory of your people, perhaps they know where the
'Cause, like,
location of this
I know
hideout
that
is. We're looking.
one of you
Possible.
catch stuff on me. I don't know who.
Well.
Since it was beneficial, I'm not.
Yeah.
as far as the marshal is concerned, you can cast a spell on him. You might want to ask him though.
Nah, that's okay. I'll keep my powers close to my chest for now, I guess.
Okay.
Nice knowing you, Budaway. Hope they're friendly.
Yeah, I'll approach.
Budaway wonders who this Budaway is.
Oh, is it?
Buddha Belly? That's your new name, Buddha Belly.
I was about to say my power's close to my chest, unfortunately, or. All right. Well. Yeah, we'll do it this way. Go ahead and make me a notice roll there, Bodaway.
They look like people on their feet.
I'm guessing that's a failure. All right then.
Master of the obvious.
They're all screaming and yelling and pointing, and Budaway's just like, I don't see the rattler that's about to eat me.
Oh boy.
Oh.
Yeah.
The cards are coming out.
Yeah, they are. You got quick,
I
right?
got,
Yes.
I got quick too.
Oh Jesus.
Well,
Good
you
roll
roll
there.
that.
That's why Jokers come out so soon.
That is one.
Yeah. Anybody else have a?
Nothing special.
Everything's just the two folks with quick. Okay. Well,
You're welcome.
Hey, I get a bonus to that
Not
notice
yet,
roll.
you don't. You get a bonus to not get killed, maybe. Alright, well. That makes sense, actually. Alright. You don't get a bonus to that notice roll, but the notice roll was kind of like, more like, how far do you get? So, you ride right up to these folks.
Okay.
And then you're basically greeting them when you look and see that,
They're cannibals.
well,
Send your
they
hate
shouldn't
mail
be
to
walking around because a bunch of them got bullet holes in them. One of them is missing part of his skull. One of them is a child, and yet it's still walking around even though it's been shot right through the heart.
Boy, this is gonna.
And they're all pointing at you and gibbering.
Welcome to the weird Wild West.
But you got a Joker, so what would you like to do? It's going to be your action first, if you so choose.
Shit!
Or do you want to go on hold until 2?
Oh no!
Fear checks at all?
No. Well, yeah, let's go ahead and do it. I don't think the text has anything about it, but this is probably the first.
So
You're a shaman. I'm going to say no. I'm going to say no on the fear check for you.
On the what?
I'm going to say no. Don't worry about doing a fear check.
Okay.
What about those that have occult knowledge?
Well, we'll see.
Okay.
You're not right up on them yet.
It is a
Reaching
Joker,
back.
right?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, you're a little bit behind them, but just in case,
You're
he suddenly turns tail and flees.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a Joker, so you can go whenever you want.
I know. There's other things that might happen when Joker's in play. Schizophrenia. I'm going to.
There you go. When Joker comes out, you're accountable. Somehow I don't think that's minor.
That's minor.
You know what's funny is Ginger was right when he said, "Oh, they're cannibals."
That's why I went. Not really, but
Not originally.
I will go. There's something wrong with these people,
That's your answer.
and I will spur my horse away from them and cast a spell.
okay. Give me a writing roll. Okay, no problem.
9. It's good having a Joker.
Are you on an El Cheapo horse though?
Yeah, I'm like.
Oh, is your horse El Cheapo?
No.
Okay. Good to know. Well, you made a great writing roll anyway. I thought you blew up a die. I'm not sure what the rules
He's
are
not
in
gonna
regards
raise,
to
though.
writing and casting at the same time, but you're able to wheel around and do that and go ahead and make a spellcasting roll. Don't worry about a mapping penalty or anything like that. You weren't trying to do any fancy maneuver. You're just like,
No. I'm like. I'm yelling. There's something wrong with these people. It gets spelled.
awesome. And the Benny gets spent.
And when you turn around, I yell, "Get back up there, you coward!"
Awesome.
I get my spell off. +2 deflection.
Okay. All right.
I'm trying to set it up
Well,
on the table.
you got a +2 on your thing, so you added a
No,
+2
not
to your
enough.
roll.
Not enough.
Okay. All right.
Double ones.
Oops.
Yeah, does double ones do bad stuff?
yeah.
in your magic?
No, I didn't take that.
He Bennied it.
Oh.
Otherwise, I would have asked.
Well, because you're blessed, right? So if you
Oh,
get
yeah.
a 1 on your skill die, you have
Oh, yeah,
crisis of faith.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but he Bennied it, so I didn't worry about bringing it
Oh
up.
really?
Yeah.
Yeah, ones on the skill die with several different things can actually matter, so that's why I told you to make sure that you differentiate if you're rolling 2d6,
Yeah.
which one's going to be your wild die, and just leave that all the time as your wild die. I generally use like the little one as my wild die, and then if I need to roll a d6, I roll one of the bigger ones, Okay, well, Sarah, you watch boat away right up to these people, and you see him raise his hand, and then he immediately brings his hand back down, wheels his horse around, and starts galloping away. And actually,
Nope.
I don't know what the rules are on this are, but hey, I'm the DM. So give me a spellcasting roll, whatever your spellcasting, I can't remember what it's called.
So just one die?
No, it's always the wild die.
4.
4?
4.
Alright. Yeah, there's an aura about him. He just cast a spell as well. I don't know if you've seen him do that before or not. But
Yeah, she's seen.
Okay, I wasn't sure. I couldn't remember from
I
last.
can't remember.
We don't have the taboo, at least in my culture,
Right. Well,
of
right.
magic.
So yeah, you see him wheel around and cast a spell,
But
calling
your
upon the
spell
spirits.
failed, right?
No, he
Or
no, he did it. He
successful?
bennied it, so he got it successful. So that's what he did. So up to you how you want to react to that, but
He was also shouting about.
right, something wrong with these people is what he says, because that's really damn helpful.
They're Indian. Of course, there's something wrong with them. That was my character.
That's,
I want to spur my horse and ride out to meet Bodaway while shouting
Okay.
to the others that something's wrong.
okay. All right. Well, you're moving. Is that all you're doing this round?
I'll cast armor.
Okay. No writing roll necessary. So
So that's just the spell.
you're just
cast,
moving
right?
up and yeah, just spellcasting roll again. That looks like no, unless you want to Benny it.
Don't forget to decide if you want to gamble for tower points also.
Oh, yeah,
Oh right,
that's true.
yeah. Well, we already forgot to do that.
Yeah.
So
One joker's already been
So the green
spent.
one lets you draw.
no.
Nope, the red.
The green is the
And the red one would let me draw if you use it to add a d6. If you
Okay.
just use it as a regular Benny,
Just to reroll.
yeah, it just acts like a green one. So the green and the red are kind of interchangeable, somewhat. I'd spend the green one first though if you're just
I'll spend
re-rolling.
green to reroll. 4.
Okay. So you get standard success.
Yay.
2 points of armor. All right.
So that's on my toughness, right?
And our Texas Ranger.
All right.
So it's
Eric.
Yeah.
+2.
I'm gonna. Are we assuming that we already had like weapons out, or?
I'm not assuming that.
Alright.
I didn't hear anybody say that.
All right.
I heard we're gonna follow the boat away.
I am taking my rifle out, and I want to get a shot at these guys. I'm not really aiming to hit. Well, yeah, I'm aiming to hit, but I also want to get it to fly as close to boat away as possible. It's like what the hell? I'm mean.
Okay, well,
Firing a magic
Close
bullet.
to be as possible.
-2 to your shooting roll.
Woo! Look, there's a 1 on the shooting die.
That's pretty close to boat away.
Are you Grim Servant of Death?
No.
Thank
But I
you.
didn't-
Do not bring that up.
I am.
You are?
Yeah.
Oh, no.
Hey, by the way, those Pawnee are shooting at you. A bullet whizzed by your ear.
Funny, you didn't see any with guns.
Right.
At least I'm not Grim Servant of Death.
That would have been bad.
I knew I was going to roll that too. I had a feeling.
And still he did it.
Alrighty. Jack of cards, you're up.
So I'm going to draw my revolver from my holster and spur my horse forward and do a nose check to see exactly what is wrong with these people. The ranger's taking a shot at them, boat away is shouting there's something wrong with them, but I don't actually know what's wrong with them,
They're allergic to deer brush.
apparently. Oh yeah, I know what's wrong with them. Got a 10.
Alright. Yeah. They shouldn't be up and walking around is what's wrong with them.
Do you share that information with the party?
And you can tell that they were killed by people with guns.
Guns.
Well, and some of them were meleeed to death, or maybe meleeed after they were dead.
Yeah, can I do a...
But yeah, this is probably white man butchery of Indians, or walking around when they shouldn't be.
Yeah. Can I do an occult roll to know any of their weaknesses for them? Any good way for putting them down?
Sure.
Nazgul don't have weaknesses.
They're not Nazgul.
Well, apparently they can't cross water.
There we go. We got a 4.
Yeah, well, if you destroy the brain,
Alright.
we'll put them down quicker.
Except for that one.
I spur forward, I see him, and I call back. We got Walking Dead here. Aim for the head. That'll put him down permanent.
Just injured.
They're people.
Dead don't walk.
Tell that to one of the missing chunk of face.
It's only so many words you can
How
get
far
out.
away am I?
Aurora.
Do you have the
If you wanted to get into melee rounds this range,
that you don't believe?
Melee
or,
range this
I know
round.
range could do that.
It's my job to make sure that people
You're on a horse,
know about
so-
shit like this.
I'm just trying to figure out which weapon I want to draw, whether I want to go with my pistol or rifle.
Oh, okay.
Is it
So she's going like
within
this.
12 or?
No, you're probably a little bit far away than that. If you're going to be in rifle range, unless you want to like gallop forward. Or
Okay.
Yeah, I'm
canter
galloping
forward or whatever
back.
they call it.
I'll go ahead and ready my rifle and take a shot. Go ahead and
They
map
got
that.
weapons too.
Only a 3 with the mapping penalty,
Okay.
so I miss.
All right. Yeah, but you don't like set it right by Bodaway's head, so
No.
there's that going for you. And then, oh, geez, clubs is last. Okay.
Yeah, I rode away. Ergo, I do not want to be mauled to
Right.
death before the party even gets there.
Yeah. They basically just keep moving, but they're not the newer rage zombies, so they're not going extremely fast. Actually, they do start. Oh my god. They start like moving pretty fast. Despite what I just said. They're not going to catch up to your horse fast.
They're not moving fast, but they move fast.
As in, move fast towards the park.
As in, yeah, basically they are actually like rolling a running die and got a good number on it. But they also don't have like the pace of a horse. So yeah, they're just moving. They're not in range to attack anybody since nobody's going up to gauge them. Actually, no. One of them is throwing a spear.
Oh boy.
Nope, he missed. All right, Artomo.
Alright. I'll try to keep my horse away
Witness
from
all of
them, but I'll just draw my peacemaker and take aim at the nearest one.
Oh, thanks for reminding me, though. All right, so you're
I'm
waiting for them to come to you, or
No, I'm following the advice of Kane, and I'm drawing a bead on one of their heads, but I'm taking aim first before I take a headshot.
Okay.
If it comes at me, I'll just spur the horse forward to keep the distance.
Okay.
Someone follow my advice, guys.
Eric, make a riding roll -2.
Riding -2, eh?
Yeah. Your El Cheapo horse is afraid of gunfire.
Oh, awesome.
Wow. And you just shot while you were sitting there.
Yeah. Got a 3.
That's what I said. We're going to find out, man. All right.
Did you want to keep that horse?
No,
When
he's
there were
going
other
back.
ones around.
You think I would know this?
Training his horse.
Well, that's why I asked how long you had it.
Kind of
It's like, oh, you just rode to
range
Dodge
already.
City. Okay, that's fine. All right. It's basically trying to take you the hell away from everything.
Which direction?
Probably back the way you came, south.
Cowardly horse, like blow it away.
Your horse's name is Oren.
Right. And you call Boat away a coward.
No, I'm not the coward. It's my horse.
Yeah, but sure looks like you're the coward. Yeah. You'll have to explain that to those of us that are more honorable than you.
Yikes. Well, that was a big fat pile of suck, except for you.
Wow, awesome. All right. How far away are these things from me?
3 feet.
Right behind you.
They're all around.
I can't remember. Were you approaching them last round?
I was approaching the last round just to
Okay.
get a better look.
All right. Well, in game mechanics terms, we'll say yeah, you're within. Well, I'll say you're between 12 and 24. Unless you really wanted to get that much closer, but you can see that they're being unneighborly now.
So what I want
Well, you already knew what they were, so...
Yeah. So I want to pull my horse back and
Well, they
I'm
need
going
to
to
be-
dismount.
Okay.
And then if I can, I want to take an aim action. But usually you have to be stationary for that, so...
Right. No, but you can pick one. Not the mechanic effect, but just like all right. Fire at will. That one looks like a will. Yeah. More like time for pie.
Right. No, it's cookies.
All right, by the way.
Alright, now that I'm a fair distance away, I'll pull out my rifle and shoot.
Don't forget -2 for mapping.
Yep. -1 for unstable platform.
Yeah, that too.
I think unstable is -2.
Probably is.
I miss.
Alright, so what you should have done was shoot past the ranger. Sorry, just didn't quite get my horse wheeled around in time. 6 of hearts. That's going to be Sarah.
So how close am I to the horde?
What about 7 of
I was
hearts?
riding towards,
What? 7 of hearts just went.
Oh.
by the way.
That was him.
Oh, okay.
You're on a 3 again. Sorry.
Oh,
Yeah.
But they're on the 2. So.
Slowest samurai ever.
yeah.
No wonder you came to America and kept losing duels.
I was banished from Rotterdam. They set me on a boat.
So you can cast a spell from horseback?
Yeah.
You can. You gotta make a riding roll.
Because if I'm close enough, I think I want to cast Burst on the horde. But I don't remember in range.
So,
So
I don't know,
burst,
range on burst?
I'm looking at it.
burst, you can
And I,
It doesn't say.
say how big.
it is. They have that backwards. Because there's actually a spell called Blast.
Right.
And then there's a spell called Burst. They
Burst?
call these burst templates, but the burst spell uses this.
I thought
Yeah.
that was blast.
So Shane Hensley, if you're listening,
What's it called?
Yeah, it's a cone.
it's a cone template, yeah. But
I always thought the other two were
Shane
different.
Hensley, if you're listening, please let us know, because that means I'm doing something right.
yeah, no
But it
doubt.
says it bathes its targets in red hot fire or other damaging energy, so.
Burst is cone template, and Blast is one of the other ones.
I always
That's
thought
what I
it was
said.
the other
They've
way
got,
around. Yeah.
they've got it backwards because they call these burst templates.
Yeah.
So, but burst uses the cone.
But I'm not in range then. It's
That's how I remember.
Yeah.
It's ass backwards.
Yeah, you
not
get
sure
pretty
how-
close for it.
close enough.
Well, if you want to get close enough, you can make a writing roll and a spellcasting roll. Well, I guess it depends on how you want to do it.
Well,
If you just want to ride towards them, I'll let you just make a spellcasting roll. But if you want to ride towards them, fire this off at them, and be wheeling your horse around to get the hell away from them, then you're going to be doing a multi-action penalty. If you're okay with putting yourself in range of them, in order to do that, you can just move and fire.
yeah, I think I'll move and fire.
Alright.
Don't forget to gamble if you want to.
Yeah. How much so that costs 2 power points and I start with 10?
Yep. And you've already used probably 2 for armor.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm at. I'll be down to 6. I don't know if I want to gamble for this though. We'll just use my power points.
Okay. That's fine. Yeah, a lot of people who play the Hexslingers don't bother gambling until they're
Out.
Ow.
well getting low, or they want to do something very spectacular.
So D6 for spell casting.
That's 5.
So that's a success.
Good enough. Yep.
You ever heard of Dead Man Ale? Dead Man Ale?
All right. Well, tell me what that looks like. What is your?
So it's for my.
It's up to you.
character?
Yeah. What's the trapping on that? It's a cone template, but it doesn't have to necessarily look like a cone.
Butterflies.
Then it probably wouldn't be so effective.
Yeah.
What's
I'll
it look
just
like
say,
within reason to do damage?
I'll just say like a burst of fire comes
Okay.
out of my hands.
Okay.
Well, now the cat's out of the bag.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you, sir.
You're welcome. I don't know, you may not have seen this. You're riding away.
Damn it, horse! What are you doing?
Can I make a notice roll?
You're like Yosemite Sam beating his horse over the head. I said, whoa!
That's pretty much my next action.
Alright, so go ahead and roll damage. Whatever
that.
that is for the...
So in other words, we're riding with Yosemite Gunther.
Is that just D6 for
Something like
damage?
that. Right now.
I'm
I told
not
you
sure.
another Joker and I go back and roll.
What's the spell sign?
They need to park that room.
Oh,
Where is it?
But they can-
Oh,
when test... Well, we're not worrying about placing the cone. I'm just going to say you're going to hit a few of them. Targets within the template may make agility rolls versus versus your skill roll. So you got a 5.
Which that's much nicer than getting out of the medium burst template.
2d10's a lot. Huh?
The against your skill roll thing is much nicer than getting out of a medium burst template, which is just you need a 4.
Yeah, huh?
No, well, it's you roll -2,
Oh, that's true. Yeah.
unless you have dodge.
so I rolled 2d10s.
Yes, and I'm going to have to make a couple of agility rolls for the... Since these aren't...
But if you have a high skill roll on that, I mean...
Since we've established that these aren't Romero's
And no
hobbies,
wild
they
die
may
on
actually get
damage.
out of the way.
I was
you
like,
get a
oh,
raise.
I don't know how die. So I roll now.
Yep, 2d10, and if you get 10s, they do blow up. And it will.
This is
So
0
16, yep.
Yep.
18. Oh boy.
Something's crispy.
Yeah.
It's like we're eating tonight, boys.
Whoa. Whoa.
Not my style of food.
I want the baby.
Or time to take her
I know
in.
I said...
This reminds me of a time when there were. Never mind.
Tastes like chicken.
I know I said I didn't have any rations, but I wasn't that desperate.
Agility of d6, huh? Well, I'm just going to say you're catching half of them in there, so it's going to be 6 of them that are trying to get out of the way.
How many are there?
12. Oh my god.
Damn, that's a big party. Really fast zombie Indian.
4 dice, I got 3 6s and a 5.
Jeez.
Yeah. So those definitely got out of the way. Actually, that one did too. 'Cause I
What was her
rolling
skill
against her.
die?
She got a 5.
A 5. Maybe
Does
I should
Ty
add
get out of the
6
way?
to that. I was
Yeah.
thinking
Yeah.
about it.
He rolled well.
Yeah.
I mean, that's...
2 more. Okay, those 2 did not because I rolled a 1 and a 2. So a bunch of them basically see you coming and sort of start moving out of the way, but you throw out this burst of fire, and a couple of them that were a little too slow on the uptake just
Probably one of the missing
Get-
people.
yeah
They just stumble right into it.
get hit by the fire and just
Stumble
basically
feet.
drop down and burn where they lay.
Oh, that was shriek.
All right, Mr. Cheapo Horse.
Yeah, I'm like, goddamn freaking Yankees horse head, kicking it around, trying to get back control of it and trying to get it back.
All right, give me a writing roll again.
Tita, you may address your emails to Ed.
Which is basically Yankees. Alright, that's an 8. It's like a raise.
It would be just like PETA though to
Complain about a fictional
defend
horse.
to defend a fictional horse.
Just wait till we hit rabbits.
All right, yeah, you managed to get it right back under control, and if you want, you can even shoot again. But it'll be unstable platform.
No, I'm gonna. If I can use anything, I want to try to get
It
more
might-
distance towards running back to where we need to be.
Right. Okay. All right. So you wheel around and are heading back into the fray, as it were. Aurora.
They're still over 12 away. Or are they?
That's up to you. You're on a horse.
Well, I'm trying to not move too much
Okay.
because of the unsteady platform.
Right. Well, yeah, because they're slow, so
Okay.
they've only moved up 1 round.
And they were over. They were. Okay. So I'm gonna just take an aim action this turn.
They moved 1 round, but they moved pretty quick. So next round, they probably will be within 12.
And if you move on the horse, that counts against as moving for aim purposes, correct?
Yes.
I'm gonna keep my distance and just take a regular shot.
Okay.
Do I need to map to move? But I get a no, I get a -2 though.
Yeah, you have the unsteady platform.
So
right? That's
5.
it. Okay. All right, you hit one. Roll your damage.
Let's try out this new fangled rifle.
Oh, dang, I had one of those.
Winchester.
Yeah.
20 damage.
It's 3-year-old fangled, actually. It's the 73, not the 76.
20 damage.
Yeah, you put one down. for sure. So after
Put one down as in you took a headshot, or just put one down?
well, after Kane yelled about
Because a headshot's a -4 too.
destroying them, well,
Yeah, I didn't take a headshot.
no, you didn't, but
That much damage.
you saw it go down. Aratoa.
Alright. Having stood my ground to take aim, I'm going to take a headshot.
Okay.
So +2 for aim, -4 for the headshot, so -2 on my shooting roll.
Okay.
Let's see, do I want to just Benny that, or do I want to add the D6?
Hopefully I didn't steer you wrong, because I'm pretty sure they take only half damage from any other shot. These things.
Oh, what the hell, it's early. I'm going to add the
It's early, it's been done.
D6 to the roll.
You are, okay.
So that'll be a 7 -2, which is a 5. So that would be a hit.
Alright.
2d6 plus 1 plus 4. So there's 6, 7, 12, 16 damage to the head.
I did not steer you wrong.
Alright, yeah, you definitely do the George Romero zombie thing to it.
And then I will spur my horse
Put
and
that one
move,
down in a spray of blood.
move
from the
away
skull.
from them to get some distance to prepare for the next shot.
Okay. On their turn, they just move up. But somebody rode right at them and sprayed fire. So they're actually probably just going to go right at your horse.
Uh-oh.
As they're fighting, it's probably just a D6, I would imagine. Although if I roll like I rolled those other ones, it could be some deep kimchi for...
Oh, you said kimchi.
Oh man.
What?
You don't have kimchi.
I know I don't have kimchi. I would have had to have made that at the head of time, since it is like a fermented food.
Right.
So the 4 you missed with the burst of fire are basically going to attack your horse. Oh, there's A6.
Nobody didn't like your horse.
Uh-oh.
Oh my
There's
god.
A12. Not sure what your horse is.
You
It
can be
was a
riding.
nice horse.
You can be riding an El Dedo horse.
This is why.
What?
This is why. Well, I didn't pay for it, so. I kind of see horses as interchangeable in this game.
You can or you can't.
I love
No, I
that
kind of
horse.
do. Especially as a ranger, I'd probably
It
go
was
into
the
places.
only surviving
Go, hey, fresh
horse
horse,
in
you know.
the-
You think?
I hadn't thought of this. I don't know where
I
the,
don't see
where the
them
stats
as
on the
pets.
horses are.
Swear vow of vengeance against the undead. Killing your horse.
Yeah.
Just wait until you come across the reanimated remains of your chickens.
My chickens.
I
Mr.
think that's bad.
Mr. Feathers and
Boys, I think we're riding with a crazy chicken lady.
Anybody know where the actual stats on a horse are? I don't know.
They're in the core book.
They're in the core book.
Well, that's what I'm looking in the core book.
They're in the back by the
It's the
creatures.
core book.
Oh, that core book.
Yeah, and the beast.
I'm looking at the freaking Dead
I
Man's
want it
book.
to be noted that I feed my horse a steady diet of steroids and
Yeah.
Riding horse is on page
Toughness
160.
Toughness 8.
Parry is 4.
Okay, so I hit him with a raise. 2d6 plus 4.
138.
An 8.
Page 138. This is a riding horse or a war horse.
Oh shit!
I would have taken a horse.
destroyed my horse.
I think I destroyed your horse.
Yeah.
9, 11, 15.
Yeah, you have an El Dedo horse now.
Right, so
One of my cheap
if you
horses.
get the legendary, there's a special edge you can take. Turns your horse into a
El
wild,
Dedo is below El Cheapo.
Into a what?
a wild card,
Well,
complete with its own bennies.
Can I have a harrowed horse?
maybe want a hero horse.
Yeah.
It'd eat you.
Alright, well, sorry about that, but yes.
Well,
Send your letters from PETA to me.
So your horse went down, huh?
Yeah.
So don't you have to make like a riding roll to prevent
She
getting
went
like,
out.
injured or shaken or something like that when your horse goes down?
Yeah. I was just going to try and narrate it a little bit and say that as you ride out and throw out that cone of flame, like I said, some of the some of the Walking Dead get out of the way, and one of them just rakes its claws right along the horse's flank and opens up its belly. So
No, Victor, no.
yeah, you're gonna need to make a riding roll and see if you.
Just 1d4.
No,
And your
No,
wild
it's
die.
always your wild die.
This is a 4, I think. I'm screwed.
Yes.
And then the wild die, which is always
D6.
decent.
But you got 500.
Yeah.
All right.
In this case, I don't think there's
So you're able to avoid injury, but unfortunately, you're also now like standing among many zombies.
Oh shit.
Let's call the episode here.
Oh, okay. Thank you. Yeah, I told you you're gonna have to remind me to do that.
Yep.
That's actually perfect timing too.
Yeah. And that concludes episode 2 of Deadlands Reloaded. Will our heroes overcome the undead? Will Sarah find a new horse? Maybe Eric is interested in a trade. Find out next time on the Rogue Valley Roleplayers as we continue our pursuit of the murderous bandits responsible for the destruction of the Black River train. Thank you for listening, folks, and don't forget to visit our website at rvrpodcast.blogspot.com and like, share, and comment on your favorite parts of the episode, or email us at rvrpodcast@gmail.com. We are the Rogue Valley Roleplayers, and once again, thank you for listening.